first item we're going to make is the bracelet, and you definitely need a stretchy cord for this one. I'm using the 5mm beads with the pre-drilled holes, and I used about 26 to 28 beads for this particular project. It was a bit tedious putting the cord through the holes, but as you can see, it came out beautiful. And now I'm going to secure the bracelet with a few simple knots. And as you can see, it's quite stretchy. I'm going to use super glue to ensure that it remains secure. I don't want it to come apart. And now we're going to focus on making the necklace. And for this project, you will need the size 3 embroidery needle and the pearl cotton for the 5mm bead. And I prefer the long necklace, which is the rope one, because you can do so much with it. I tied a knot after each bead, and that is key because it makes it really nice. And as you can see the knot, and if you look closely, you can see a knot after each bead. I will then secure this using the super glue, just to make sure it does not come apart. It probably won't come apart, but you know, just for extra security. I used about 170 beads for this particular project, and it came out so beautiful. And I'm going to trim off the excess thread. Our final project is the ring. This was a bit tedious, but it was still enjoyable. I used the jewelry wire for this, and you can see I used a Sharpie to measure my ring size. If you have a ring sizer chart, then hats off to you. I used a shear to cut my wire. You will definitely need a needle nose pliers. I didn't have that, so I used my tweezer, and that's what made it quite difficult. And now I'm going to place it. I wrapped it around about 3 times just so it could have, you know, a little security. And then I used a small bit of wire to secure it in the front, like that, and to cut off the excess with the shear. And this is where I used the tweezer to secure the ends, because you don't want to get stuck or stick, like, yes, that you don't want to stick with that wire. And then I put on my beads, and if you look closely, there are different size beads, the 5mm, and then I think that's the 8mm. And this is actually not the white one. This is, I think, the beige ring. I used again the super glue to secure those, and then I shaped them the way I wanted them to sit. There you have it, my pearl ensemble. And here I show you my rose gold bead to match the Michael Kors watch. You can do so much with pearls, and you can create so many different colored pearl ensembles. Bracelets, necklaces, rings, they really add a wonderful touch to any outfit, making it elegant and really dresses it up, if you can see that. As I always say, the possibilities are endless.